Bullying is something which people experience every day and has become part of our national dialogue 24/7 and on every media platform. 1 out of every 3 American school children, grades 6 through 10, are bullied, and 6 out of 10 teenagers say they witness bullying in school at least once a day.
I think it's great that people who are involved in fashion that can get behind this and bring awareness to it, because it's obviously a very, very serious problem with the recent deaths of these kids that are committing suicide because of being bullied. And now what you're looking at what's happening in not only just this society in the schools, but you're getting into mainstream, the NFL. You're talking about $1 billion business.
I mean, we're here tonight celebrating Fashion for Compassion, and the aim of Fashion for Compassion is very simple. It's just basically we're trying to build desirable, fashionable brands and accessories that the proceeds of which, along with fundraising events like tonight, can really help to push money into and support into pressing worthwhile social causes. So tonight's social cause is bullying. And bullying it's so on point at the moment. It's right on our doorstep. Bullying is here and it's now, and it affects us in a multitude of ways. I think years and years ago, people used to just think of bullying as being like rough housing in schools, a couple of kids maybe headlock in the playground or something like that. A startling 1 in 12 school kids have attempted suicide as a result of bullying. So that's the problem that we're facing right now, and and if we can't wake up to those statistics and see that bullying really is here, and it's sort of pervasive in racism, it's pervasive in gender prejudice, it's everywhere, and the term bully and the term bullying is being used sort of right across the board these days in society. I was watching a commercial the other day saying, don't get bullied into higher airfares, so it's part of our culture, and we really. Not only that, but I believe that unlike a lot of causes that sometimes feel very distant to us, like maybe drought or famine in the third world, this is a problem that's here that we can really address and we can really solve. And I think compassion, like charity, starts with the individual, starts at home. So that's the aim. We're trying to get people to part with their hard-earned cash, raise some money for a wonderful, wonderful cause. And tonight, along with some partner charities, Gleason and Teen Line, we're working to try and set up the first in its kind of a 24-hour Samaritan-style hotline and live web support for victims of bullying.
Well, bullying is a big issue, and it's a result of so many things. It's a complicated issue. But certainly we work closely with the Los Angeles Unified School District. They have a number of programs. We work to educate and work also with a number of groups like Listen, who does advocacy, the Trevor Project, HRC, a number of groups that are really working to pass laws so that we have safer schools for young people, as well as ensuring that there are services, educating administrators so that they recognize that the person who's being bullied is impacted, but oftentimes the person who's doing the bullying has issues of their own that need to be addressed, and making sure that there's resources for the schools so they can have mental health counseling, so they can really have the counselors they need to reach out to the students.
Everyone, thank you for welcoming us into your event and organization. We are from the Business and Leadership Ethics program at Milken Community High School, like Stephen just said. And this program works to give students the foundation to become the next generation of leaders while developing vital skills used in social entrepreneurship.
As generation leaders and modern-day teens, we are able to relate to the idea of bullying and look forward to support Fashion for Compassion with our event, Got Talent.
Got Talent is a talent show that will take place at Milken. It works to bring awareness of bullying to the greater community. Our goal is to help students reach within themselves and find their inner voice. Come help support support us in raising awareness during our special event, which will take place on March 2nd, 2014.
Fashion is beauty, elegance, kindness, and just somehow it's the front line of everybody see. So that's something put on the face to against the bully, I think the best, because in that way you respect yourself, you respect others, you never bully others, and you'll always be respectful and have the most gentle kindness to the world.
You know, this organization could enlist lots of fashion houses to put their efforts to bullying and sell some of their wares to support this. That would be fantastic.
I think it's a really unique position because there's not a lot of fashion lines, I think, that are kicking back to anti-bullying. So hopefully Owen and Gigi are sort of cornering that market and thinking outside the box in that regard. I think also with the jewelry, to be able to design something that is specific for the anti-bullying and have the 100% of the proceeds go into the charity, it's a really commendable thing to be doing.
I was bullied when I was in school. It's not a good thing. Kids need to be aware and have the support group, and Fashion for Compassion does that, and I'm here to support the event and make kids aware of that.
The problem of bullying could not be more real or more immediate. Bullying is here and it's now, and it takes a multitude of forms. It's in the workplace, it's at school, in sports, through racism, gender, and sexual prejudice, and now through the medium of the internet in the form of cyberbullying. And we have the power to end it, because I believe that compassion, like charity, begins at home, with us, the individuals.